Hi, middle schoolers. Today I will present to you part 2 of email organization. So we're going to talk about how you can create filters in Gmail so that it will kind of like create a rule for your incoming emails. So here I am in my inbox of my Gmail, and right now I have my personal Gmail account on the screen, and I'll show you why in just a minute. So last week we went over how to create a label or folder in order to better organize your inbox. So I had you create different folders, and hopefully you've put some of your emails into those folders. Today we're going to go over how to create a filter, which creates a rule for your incoming email and would then automatically put it into one of those folders. Say I'd like for all of my emails from one particular person to go into a folder, but I want it to happen automatically without me having to select it and move it there. I can create a folder or filter to do this. I'm going to choose to do this with emails from my school account. Okay, so here's my school account email, and here's my personal email. I'm going to search within my personal email for emails from my school account. Okay, so if I were to send something from my school account to my personal account, which I do every now and then. So now I'm going to create a filter for those. So I typed in my school account up here. For you guys, you would be typing in the email address of a teacher, probably, or of an organization that you want to then have those certain emails go right to a folder. But I'm going to choose my school email account as the example one. I'll say create filter, and I get a lot of choices of what I want to do with those. So when I have an email coming in from this person, I want to have it be applied to a label, and I'm going to choose a label. I actually don't have one created for this yet, so I'm going to say new label, and I'm going to label it emails from KCSA account. All right, create. And then I also, so I'm going to check this one right here, apply the label. And then I also want to apply it to conversations that are already in my inbox that match this criteria. So I'll also apply filter to matching conversations. So the ones that are coming in will go here. The ones that are already in will also go there. Now I'm going to say create filter. And I'm going to give it just a moment to do this. Click back on my inbox. Okay, down here it says your filter was created. Great. I'm going to scroll down, and there it is, emails from KCSA. Let's click on that and see what I get. All right, so I've got these emails that pop up from my school account. It shows you right here which labels they are a part of. So right now it's in my inbox and it's in the from KCSA email. Okay. I'm going to test this out, and I'm going to send a email to my personal account and see if this works. Okay, give that a moment to reach my other email. Head to my inbox. We'll give it a moment to appear here. I might want to refresh it. And hopefully that email from my school account will now be there in my personal account. Okay, so here it is. It showed up, and it also showed up the filters that it went to. So it went into two filters, emails from KCSA account and from KCSA email. So I must have already created one right before I did this video. Okay, so now it's in both of those. Say I want to take it out of one of those. Okay, so let's see if I click on this one. And it shows me everything that's in here. If I want to take it out of this particular label, okay, when I click on this email, I can click right here on this icon. It's got like a dash through it, a label with a dash through it. It says remove label emails from KCSA account, okay? Because I see that I had already put it in the from KCSA email. So if I wanted to do that, I can do that. And now it's just not in this particular folder, and it's still in this one, and it's still in my inbox, because I can tell because it's these different ones also say inbox in them, okay? The other way I want to show you, a little bit different, is that I know that you're getting a lot of notifications from Google Classroom. These emails probably take up a lot of space in your inbox, so you could create a filter for them that they totally skip your inbox and just go into a folder. But I want you to be careful about that, because some of those notifications you still want to receive. So just be careful at what you put in there, and be pretty conscientious about checking those folders. Okay, so I'm going to make I'm going to do this a little bit differently. So I'm going to find in my inbox, and you'll probably see a lot of these, I'm going to find a Google Classroom email. Okay, this is from one of my teachers. So I'll click here. And then once I have that email opened up, I'm going to click these three dots, and I'm going to choose the option that says filter messages like this. So it shows up here with the from address being a code of letters and numbers at classroom.google.com. So I really wouldn't have been able to search for it that way. So that's why I found it in my email, in my inbox. So now it shows up here, and I want to say that I want to create a filter for emails that look like that. Okay, I'm going to have it skip the inbox. Okay, it's going to go directly to a label. So now I will choose a label. I don't think I have one created for Google Classroom. Okay, new label. I'm going to call it GC and notifications. And I also want to apply it to these three existing conversations, okay? So the only new check mark that we're doing with this one is to totally skip the inbox and just go directly to those folders. Create. Okay, so now I can see that I have those three notifications in there. If I were to click on that, GC notifications, okay? GC notifications. I should have all three of those listed. Yep. And it does not show that they are in my inbox. It just says that they're part of new material GC. Okay. Which is probably another one that I had created before. New material GC. Yep. So they're in both of those because I had tested this out right before I did the video. Okay. So if again that I wanted to take one of these out of this label, I would check it here and then say remove label. Before you remove a label from anything, though, I do want you to make sure that it is somewhere else to be found. What I could also do is make sure that this is still in my inbox. So I could say move to inbox. Okay, so now it's in my inbox. Then I could remove that label. But at least I know that it would still be found in my inbox, so I can find it and I didn't absolutely delete it. Okay, so I want you today to try and create two filters. I'm going to leave it up to you what you want to check for those filters. If you want to have them skip your inbox, or if you want them to go into the inbox and to a folder, that's up to you. But to show me what you've created, I'm going to have you click on Settings and Settings again. And last week we went to labels. This week I want you to click on filters and blocked addresses. And I want you to show me the different filters that you have created. So I have a few that have shown up here. So I need you to have at least two this week. And then you'll take a screenshot of that. So take a screenshot of the ones that you created this week. And I want you to paste that onto this week's assignment. If you have any questions about this week's assignment, please make sure to email me so that I can answer those questions for you. And remember that we will have a Google Meet this week. Fifth graders, I'm going to meet with you on Tuesday at 1 to 1:30, and sixth graders, I will meet with you on Wednesday at 1 to 1:30. Thanks, guys.